So why does this FRA matter? Well, it really sets the benchmark for everything else. Because if you take Social Security before your full retirement age, your benefit is going to be permanently reduced. But then if you wait past your full retirement age, your benefit will grow every year that you're delaying up until age 70. And once you reach your full retirement age, you can work and earn as much as you want without any sort of penalty from the Social Security. So knowing when your full retirement age is the foundation for deciding when to claim, how much you'll get, and how working in retirement may impact you. And we're going to look at an example of if you were to do that. So now that we know that full retirement age is the point where you get 100% of your benefit, let's look at what happens if you claim earlier or later. So let's say your full retirement age is age 67. The earliest you can claim is age 62. And if you claimed at age 62, then your benefit is going to be permanently reduced to about 70% of what you would have received at your full retirement age. So let's say at your full retirement age, your monthly benefit would have been $2,000 a month. Then at 62, it's going to be closer to $1,400. And again, that is a permanent reduction. Sometimes people think, hey, I'm going to get this reduced benefit now at 62, but when I turn my full retirement age, they're going to increase my benefit, and that is not accurate. The current maximum monthly benefit for someone reaching their full retirement age currently in 2026 is $4,018. So again, if your full retirement age was 67 and your benefit was going to be $4,018, if you claimed at 62, it would be about $2,800. And then if you let your benefit continue to grow past age 67, your Social Security benefit is going to grow 8% per year. But age 70 is the longest that you would want to wait. There is no benefit in delaying Social Security past age 70. But again, from 67 to 70, your benefit is going to grow by 8% per year. Also, if you're continuing to work during that time, you're continuing to pay into Social Security, you're building up additional credits in the system, and that also can increase your benefit. So you can see how in this example of someone claiming from age 62 to their full retirement to age 70, that there's a big difference in what that monthly benefit would be to you. And that's why this decision of when to claim is so important. So on your Social Security statement, you're going to see your personal benefit amounts listed. They're going to show you from age 62 all the way to age 70. And again, they're assuming that you're continuing to work until you hit those ages at your current salary or income. Now, there is no perfect age about when to claim Social Security. The right decision depends on your health, your income needs. What about your spouse's benefits? Taxes. Are you going to be continuing to work in some capacity? What other income sources do you have in retirement? I meet clients where it makes total sense for them to start taking their benefit at age 62. Maybe they're going to have a pension and they're going to have Social Security, and then they have other investments in retirement accounts. And it may make sense at that point to go ahead and start Social Security because they need the income. So often when people ask me, April, should I take Social Security or not? One of my questions is going to be about, hey, are you going to be working in some capacity? What other sort of income sources are you going to have? But generally, by and large, if someone says, I am either going to need to take Social Security or start taking income from my retirement accounts or my investments, for example, then I may recommend they start their Social Security benefit. Why is that? I understand that benefit is going to continue to grow as you delay it, but Social Security is also not liquid. I'd rather you keep your money growing for you on your balance sheet. You can't go back to Social Security later and say, hey, I need $20,000 because I need to replace my roof. And then also starting that Social Security benefit is going to give you that foundation for your retirement income. So think about this. If you've got Social Security, if you have a pension, now you have this baseline of guaranteed income in retirement. That means it's less money that you have to pull out of your retirement accounts, out of your investment accounts. So you're putting less pressure on your other investments. So you can let those continue to grow for your future, which can help offset inflation. But that is why Social Security should not be decided in isolation. There are also situations where, let's say, for example, for a couple, we may look at both Social Securities and suggest that the higher income earner, maybe they wait until age 70 to claim their benefit. Because if they wait, their benefit is continuing to compound and grow, and that larger Social Security benefit is what is going to be left to the survivor. We're going to get into survivor benefits in a little bit. But you can see how there's situations and times when we may want to start it early. There are situations and times where we may want to delay to get a larger benefit. So again, we don't want to make that decision in isolation. This should be coordinated with the rest of your retirement income plan. If you're ready for a more detailed walkthrough, then join me at my next live webinar. Use the link below to register for our next event. See you there.